Well, the power hitters of the Saints lineup are due. Bottom of the 6th. And here comes Logan Britt, and he takes a crack at this one. It is drifting back to left, and at the warning track, just before the wall, Campbell Fletcher makes the grab, and a very loud out, number 1. On one pitch, and boy, that was it. That was the pitch right there. And Logan Britt just, I mean, if that would have carried another foot, that would have made it. Well, that brings up Caleb Sylvia. Caleb Sylvia, who has went yard as well this season. 429 batting average, and tonight is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd, and this is a breaking ball. Nice pitch that freezes Sylvia for strike 1. Coming up, the 95th pitch of this outing for the starter Miguel Vega, and he deals this one in on a breaking ball that clips the outside edge. 0-2 in the count is Caleb Sylvia. With 1 away, infield playing quite a ways back, all the way around. The 0-2 is fouled off and nearly takes out a sparrow or something. That is. Is that a bat?
Let's go, Caleb!
Just been informed that bird has a nest here. All right. Maybe he has a name. This one well outside on the 0-2. Did a softball tournament over the weekend where there was a collection of ducks in a pond outside of left field. 4 home runs went their direction in the course of one game. They didn't move or were disturbed once. So foul is not worried about fouls, as that one is fouled off and rolls up the backstop. Not the backdrop. I've been fed horrible information tonight. No, that one's all my doing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, nobody on. And this one queued up the end of the bat. Well foul. Caleb Sylvia stays alive. And Sylvia can turn on one, certainly. He hit arguably the longest home run of the season for All Saints back at Corbett Field. Check swing, appeal down to first, safe was the call according to first base umpire Mason Bowie. Yeah, let's take a look at this one because Caleb Sylvia nearly fell down trying to stop this bat. Well, boy, there you go. He stopped it. Well done, Mr. Sylvia. The 2-2. This one over Sylvia's head as that one just slipped out of the mitt of Miguel Vega. He's already been hit once, but that one at least was an off-speed pitch. And Caleb's not that tall. Here comes the 3-2. This one now low and away, and Caleb Sylvia is on with another free pass, the first of the full contact variety back in the 2nd when he was hit in the back. Now, he, on 9 pitches, makes his way over to first. And Sylvia has some speed, can move into position. 3 for 3 on stolen bases on the year. And he works his way out with about a 2.5. About 2.5 steps, has to slide back. Meanwhile, here comes Cade Farr, the first baseman. And the future Red Raider is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. With 1 away, runner at first, and a curveball that didn't curve. And here comes the 1-0. This at the shoe tops of Cade Farr, and quickly 2-0 the count. Caleb Sylvia at first, 1 away, a 3-1 Brook Hill lead, and the pitch. That's a breaking ball that catches. for strike one. 105th pitch of this outing for Miguel Vega. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, 1 away. This curveball, but just a bit behind it and late, lofting it and out of play to the right side was Cade, who has 1 homer on the year, 10 RBIs, 6 doubles, but 3 triples, and that is tied for the lead on All Saints for 2018. Had been in a strikeout slump towards the end of the regular season. In fact, had about 7 straight strikeouts going at the plate, but then turned that around and really was one of the heroes in the 6-1 victory over Austin St. Regis. He went 2 for 3 that night with 2 singles. And the 2-2 is low and outside, and we have a, for the second straight batter, full count. But Cade in that St. Regis victory, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and RBI, and he did have 1 strikeout. That was to open the game. Payoff pitch from Vega, and reaching to spoil this one and nearly into the lights. Out of play is Cade Farr, and keeping Vega there on the hill and keeping him working as well too, as the bullpens are silent at this point. But there's a very good chance that any relief pitcher would come from the field. The 3-2 again, this one knocked foul back into the dirt. And we got ourselves a little duel happening with tomorrow's starting pitcher for All Saints, Cade Farr, and tonight's starting pitcher for the Guard. .108 pitches thrown by Miguel Vega, and just about half of the players on this Brook Hill roster have pitched throughout the year, so it could be any one of them, and he has a swing and a miss, and that sends Cade Farr down for the second out. So Vega wins the duel on 7 pitches. Second strikeout of the night for Cade Farr, and 7th strikeout of the night for Miguel Vega. And brief discussion between coach to check on the condition, and that will do it for Miguel Vega. So we'll have a pitching change here for Brook Hill, and while they do that and the new pitcher warms up, we'll have all that information for you when we return. 2 outs, still in the bottom of the 6th, and a 3-1 Brook Hill lead remains. We'll be back after this on the Texas 24/7 television network. So the new pitcher is the former catcher. Try to think in your mind, when's the last time you've seen that happen? And Josh Jenkins moves from behind the plate to on the mound now, and the right-hander, Josh Jenkins. It's only 4 innings pitched throughout the year, a 0 ERA. He has 3 saves. This opening salvo is a fastball, high heat, high and inside to A.J. Mendolia. And Mendolia 1 for 2 tonight, struck out back in the 4th, but singled and made it to 3rd back in the 2nd. The new catcher is sophomore Cole Fitzgerald. So 2 away, and this one knocked foul, out of play to the right for strike 1. Runner at first in Caleb Sylvia in the bottom of the 6th, still a 3-1 Brook Hill lead. And we'll have the final numbers on Miguel Vega here shortly, who went 6 2/3. This pitch, and that's foul tip for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 away. And Caleb Sylvia takes off well before the release on a called ball. And Sylvia swipes second. And well done by Caleb. And boy, he came out of there like a cannon, didn't he? Like a deer in the headlights there for a minute. Josh Jenkins on the mound. Well, the 2-2 to Mendolia. And the pitch is a little tapper and a slow roller over to second. Carson Richards scoops it up. That's the bottom of the 6th there for the 3rd out. Well, a runner stranded in Caleb Sylvia over at second, but no runs off of no hits, no errors. And we head to the top of the 7th. Still a 3-1 lead for the Guard, and they try to guard that coming up after this on the Texas 24/7 Television Network.